Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Minister. First thing I would like to do is to emphatically thank Ireland for many positions in foreign affairs for the last years. That you combine perfectly a principled position with a practical way of acting in the international arena, and we were very refreshing for the European public opinion. You coincide frequently with the Spanish government, but the Spanish government is leftist, and you are not. And you are showing to the rest of Europe that it's possible to conduct a foreign policy under the guide of the principle. And for that reason, I would like to underline the way you talk about Europe as a global actor, and you add principled global actor. Thank you for this approach. One of the things you have to deal with in the coming months is the blurring practice of competency in foreign affairs between the external service and the Commission. The external service is chronically underfunded, and this is a deliberate policy, because that means in the European Union, contrary to our constitutional system, the competencies is following the money. In our system, we decide who is doing what, and then we allocate the money. In this House, in the European Union, the competence is following the money, and it's this way the Commission is grabbing any minor crumb of foreign capacities in a more open quarrel with the external service, and this is the thing you have to deal with. You can simply surrender your foreign policy capacities in the Council, but we have to clarify. I'm not asking for one or other solution, but it has to be clarified who is doing what in foreign affairs of the European Union. This is a task is taken to you. One of the most striking absence in your speeches and in your paper is China. And that could be a proof of sincerity. We don't know what to do with China. And I say we, it's Ireland, it's Spain, it's the European Union, because you use these empty labels, systemic rival, cooperation partner. We don't know what to do with China, but I noticed the absence of reference of China in your Prime Minister's speech to the plenary and in your speech today, and even in your paper. Do you have anything to add to the current situation or the current discussion on the relation with China? Enlargement, do you have any preferred model for enlargement? These ideas about gradual, differentiated enlargement, phase and enlargement is one thing you have to deal with in the coming months. And my group is very committed with enlargement in general. We would like to know from you what are your ideas. And finally, one particular country, Turkey. The silence of the European Union, meaning Council or Commission, is disgusting. It's simply upsetting. It's impossible to talk about Turkey, not talking about what is happening in the domestic politics, the crashing on the opposition, the crashing in the civil society, the detention of 20 opposition mayors, the current court procedures against the mayor of Istanbul. Please try to appear with this principled global actor saying something to the Turkish public opinion, because they feel completely orphaned regarding the European Union. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr.